Happy holidays, everyone, from us here in Winona, Ontario. It is December 31st at what time is it, Mr. Cameraman?
I think like 5:30 or 5:14.
Okay, so it's about 5:15 p.m. here in Ontario. I wanted to do a message that I hope that you will take with you into the new year and that it'll help you. One of the things that I wanted to discuss today was the power that is within us, the power that has been given to us by the Most High Adonai. Our tongue, this thing, is the most important weapon in this world. I can remember as a little girl when I was being taught about Christ and the coming of Christ and the fact that the King was being born, and everyone thought that the King coming into this world would necessarily mean that he would come with swords and wielding an armor, but the armor is God's blessing, His Spirit that dwells around you, His Spirit that encamps around you. But what His sword is the tongue, and there is power in the tongue. That is why it is so important that we all read our scriptures daily, learn them, know them, understand them, ask questions. And if there's no one physically to ask questions, go to the one who wrote them, which is our Father in prayer. You see, we always look at God as a judge. Anything that happens that we know that our hands are clean, we always say, God is my judge. Well, here on earth, when we have difficulties and when we try to speak or try to hash things out, more than likely, if it doesn't get solved in a mediation, we tend to go into the court of law, a courtroom. And we don't go in it with a machete or a shovel or a gun or a knife. We go in it to discuss the case, to present our side in hopes that the judge will see truth. You see, in this life, in this next year, more than likely, we're going to come up against people who will try to pull us apart, who will try to make us crack in such a way that we lose our composure. But at the end of the day, one must remember who they are, and most importantly, whose we are. For children of Christ, we must realize that we are more important, and that the abundance that is upon us means that we must fulfill God's words relentlessly through every single moment, every single step, in every single word that comes out of our mouths. That is why when you come up against somebody who is spiritually protected by God, they don't just ramble on. They're very slow to speech. They think about things. They may say to you, I'll come back to you on that. Let me think about it. I say this tonight because recently I was approached by a family member about some things that one would think that is very negative and would put you in such a position that would make you come out of character. But you see, the person whom I am, I'm not playing a character. My being, what you see here today, is truth in every single way of my life. If you're looking for truth, whether it hurts or whether it doesn't, I am the person that will tell you what that is. I refuse to lie. I won't say that I haven't lied as a kid. However, at our age, to lie, to try and fathom and think of things that Sometimes I can't even remember honestly what I ate the day before, let alone to come up with a lie. So if you want the truth, if you want honesty, it just flows out of me like you would not believe. So going back to that story of that individual that wanted me to behave in a way that was perceiving to them, instead I looked at that individual and I said to them, what you're saying does not matter. What you're saying does not affect me. In fact, I turned around and I say, if you haven't learned this before, learn it today. And I said to that individual that no matter what negativity has been done to you, no matter how much evil, whether it's hoodoo or voodoo or whatever the case may be, as long as your hands, your manos, are clean, God's protection will be upon you. So when people do you wrong, think to yourself, thank you, because the more that they do you wrong and the more that you know that you've done nothing wrong, the greater the gift, the greater the reward will come from the Most High, our Judge. Remember who you are. Remember whose you are. And always remember at the beginning, from the very beginning of time, it is written. I hope that this word meets and greets the ones that need it the most. We'll talk again soon. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye for now.